Alright, hello, it's your boy Nokiiyo back with another video. Gaming video, but mobile gaming. Gonna be playing some Marvel Snap. I know most of you watching this, or, unless you clicked it, or it was, what is it, what's the word I'm looking for, sent to you, or promoted by YouTube, whatever, right? Marvel Snap, new mobile game coming out soon. I believe right now it's still in closed beta. I've been following the game for a while now, ever since it got announced on Instagram and everybody already knew it was going to be a mobile game. So I've been following it since then, signed up for the closed beta, waited a little bit, but then I finally got in, and I can say I've been playing this game for a decent amount of time now. I want to say at least 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. It's been some time. I've put in quite some time in this game. I'm at collection level 394. So I've been playing a little bit. But yeah, Marvel Snap. It's a trading card game. It's really fun. I'll show you the gameplay and stuff. This might be a two-part video because I actually really enjoy the game and kind of want to go in depth with it. But yeah, without further ado, let me just go ahead and get the footage up here behind me so you guys can see what I'm doing. I am playing on my Z Fold 3, so the ratio might be a little thinner than most phones and most gameplay you've seen, if you've seen any Marvel Snap gameplay. But yeah, right here we have the first thing you'll see when you open up the game, obviously, after doing a little setup and things like that. So right here, we have the Nexus event live thing. Now, this is a really cool thing they added to the game. Since I've been playing the game has been, I believe through 1 or 2 updates. One of these updates, which is this Nexus event live thing, which I'll click on here. This is something that I actually put in the feedback for the game, because when I was first playing, when you're upgrading through the collection levels, I'll show you here at the top. This is the collection level. Obviously you start at 0 and you go up. So this is how you unlock cards, credits to unlock the cards, and pretty much everything you need as far as decks. So when first playing the game, that being the only option you have to get cards, it really is frustrating, because when you are playing, it does a cool thing. When somebody plays a card you've never seen, it has a big animation that says, oh, you've never seen this card before. So after playing a while and doing a bunch of matches and stuff, it starts to get frustrating when you really have the cards, the basic deck, basic cards, and your opponent has all these other cards that you don't have. And before, there wasn't really an option to do any kind of summons or adding cards to your deck besides just going through this collection screen here. But after the update, that's where we got this, and you can see here you have the option to go ahead and use the gold to open a booster pack basically and get 10 cards, or just spend some gold and get 1 card. Now, I do feel like the open 10 for 1,800 gold is quite a bit, because if you look down here, 1,800 gold isn't even a price point here where you can purchase gold. We actually only have 1,450 and then 2,600. So if you really wanted to buy a booster pack, I'd say, with 10 cards in it, you have to spend at least 35 bucks, and that's pretty pricey. So yeah, deal with that information what you will. Obviously here too, the game, like most games coming out, has a season pass. You can spend $9.99, or I believe it's like 15 or something. You know how games do the regular battle pass thing, and then the one where you skip some levels. I did the $9.99 one just because I know I'm gonna play the game, and I actually feel like this game does a really good job of actually making it accessible to level up on the battle pass, which is really cool. You see here I'm level 45, maxes out at 50. That's where you get the last item, and then after that, you just get bonuses and other things like that. So that's that. I'll go ahead and show you what the collection area looks like, where it has all your cards. Up here is the little area where you can make your decks and things like that. You see I have pretty much these are all test decks. Honestly, I just named the Carnage one Carnage because that's kind of, I centered it around. And then you see here, if I click a deck, it shows all the cards you have here in the deck. And so these are all the cards I'm running here. And then you have little options here to sort your cards, things like that. And so we'll sort our cards by power. And then obviously you see goes from lowest to highest. And then you can sort that by ascending or descending. Sort it by energy, 6 energy cards, because it goes from 1 to 6 energy. So, you know, but I'll explain that as we go along. Let's go ahead and jump into some games here. I'm gonna be playing with this new test deck I made. It's more centered around cards that, you know, need to be destroyed, that give you bonuses or bonuses or little special abilities surrounded by those cards being destroyed or discarded. So without any further ado, we're gonna get straight into it. And so you see here on the screen, there's 3 locations, the first one being Lemuria. And so you see when I tap the location, it shows you the abilities here. And so obviously there's 2 other locations and we'll see those abilities and things like that. So the 3 locations here are a big part of the game. It really makes the game a lot fun and a lot more interesting because you don't know what locations you're gonna get unless it's specified, like in that screen we saw before, where there's a featured location that'll pop up more often. So I'm just gonna end my turn here because I don't really wanna play any cards right now. And then you see down here in the bottom, have my energy, has 2 right now. And so we're gonna go ahead and, you know, we'll just play Angel all the way here on the right. Also cool thing, you can see this Angel card when I turn my phone like this, the card actually will animate and move in 3D, so it's pretty fun. And then we'll just go ahead and end our turn because we don't have any other cards with 1 energy to play. Now, my opponent played Rocket, so if I would have played my Angel card on that same location as Rocket, then he would have got a bonus because you see here, if I played a card there, he would have got 2+ for the power, which is up here in that right corner that says 2. And then now we got a 3rd location available. So 3rd location shows us if we have, whoever has the most cards there gets 100+ power. Pretty cool, but I prefer to get locations like that out the way. So what I'm gonna do is play Storm because she has a really cool ability that you'll see in a second here. After I end my turn, on her reveal, you'll see her really cool ability. And now we're just waiting for our opponent. Sometimes our opponent does take a little bit to go, but there we go. Freaking, see, I really enjoy the animations of this game. So I changed it, she changed it again. So, and you see what Scarlet Witch obviously has the ability to change reality, so she changed the location. And I had changed it to flooding, and then she changed it to a location that gives both cards -2 power. So, good job, way to be smart, you know. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and play multiple men here, and I'm also gonna play Carnage over here. We'll see the animation of Carnage as well. One of my favorite cards. Looks super sick. I have the 3D effect on him as well. And then also he destroys cards like I mentioned. This is kind of what I'm surrounding my deck around, is cards that are able to destroy and activate other abilities. So, gonna play Carnage. And my turn, what Carnage does is when his ability activates, he gets 2+ energy for every card he destroys. So you'll see here, boom, 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 just destroyed both of those, so we got +2. And then Multiple Man moves over. His ability, when he moves, he leaves a copy of himself at the previous location. Now, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go Sabretooth just because he has higher power. And actually, we can do both. I'm tripping. So Sabretooth and Wolverine. And so you see the game takes 6 turns, and obviously, no, not obviously, but it takes 6 turns, and most times the game goes by pretty quick. So you see we're already on our 6th turn here. He's playing White Tiger. Gets a nice little thing there. Let's see, 5, 5, 5. I'm gonna go ahead and play Heimdall. Actually, you know what, let's play, yeah, we're gonna play Heimdall here. This Multiple Man's gonna move to the left because Heimdall ability is moving all cards to the left, so we're gonna play him there, to get those extra points. Move multiple man here to the left. You should leave another copy there. Same thing there. And we'll see if we win. You see my opponent snapped, so it's 4. If I snap as well, we can make it 8. That's how you make the game a little more intense and interesting. Obviously, sometimes you can kind of use it to your advantage and, you know, play it as kind of a bluff, causing your opponent to click that retreat button over there and then, you know, get a win that way. But let's go ahead and see if, let's see what happens here. I feel confident, so. All right, cool. He played Odin. That only means he gets plus there. I'm not placing any cards, so Rocket gets nothing. And there you have it. So he got me there on that one because of that location all the way to the right, 1x5, and that middle location. But that's the thing. That's how you know a game's fun, because even though I lost, I'm still having fun. I'm still having fun, even though it might not seem like it. I might seem a little angry. But I'm not. Okay, cool. And so I also got the little boosters to upgrade my card. So I'm gonna actually show you what that looks like. So you see here, we got the upgrade to Ultra. I'm gonna do that because I use Carnage a lot and I like the way it looks. So boom, does that, and then.
Animated frame.
Yeah, pretty cool. So you can see the little border around the card and everything is all animated and shiny. Really like that a lot. Alright. And then obviously here, collection levels, so you see, boom, there we go. 10 boosters for Heimdall, that's cool. Mystery card, what we got? Nokiiyo, okay. This is a card I see a lot. You know, gives your cards +2. More so in the hand, I prefer to play Okoye because she gives the cards in your deck +1. So, you know. But yeah, so that's that. You know, we're gonna go ahead and jump into another match real quick. Searching for opponent. You know, while it's doing that, I just look you guys in your face and tell you I hope you're enjoying the video. Freaking like and subscribe. And yeah, having some fun today, man. Alright, so let's see here. We got whoever has. Okay, so cool. We have our first location is bar with no name, so obviously whoever has the least amount of power here. Neither me or my opponent are gonna play there because, you know, if he puts a card there, that means I'm winning the location. If I put a card there, he's gonna be winning the location. So the only way I'm putting a card there is if we have Storm pop up soon. That way we can change that location because of her ability. So that's another thing about this game, is the way you win is by having the most locations. So obviously you see when you're winning a location, it's orange. I'm winning the third location. I have 2. My opponent's winning the one in the middle with 1. And so what you want to try to do is win all the locations, or win 2 locations with higher points than your opponent, because then, you know, that's where math kicks in and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and play multiple men here because right now the location in the middle helps him out because it's gonna move our cards to the right. Like with multiple man, when he moves, he adds a copy of himself to the previous location. So when he moves to the right, we're gonna get another one where he was. Now what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna play Sabretooth because again, this deck is surrounded by cards that have abilities or perks when they get destroyed. So with Sabretooth, when he destroys, he comes back to my hand at 0. His cost is 3. So even though I just played him, I get to send him back. So what I'm gonna do here is play, I'm gonna go with Bucky, and I'm gonna put Wolverine there. And I know, yes, like I was saying, but I'm hoping I get Storm. So, you know, heart of the cards. So, with Bucky as well, he has another ability when he gets destroyed. He turns into Winter Soldier, and Winter Soldier had shit. Kind of forgot about that. The location in the middle of it moving to the right. So now all my cards that I wanted to get destroyed are kind of stuck there, which is a little frustrating. but it's fine because, you know, we're still winning 2 locations, you know, and I kind of think my opponent will be able to counteract this, but we'll see. So what we're just gonna do is go here with Deathlock and then just put Carnage there, and you know, what are you gonna do? Now, hopefully my opponent isn't that smart and doesn't take advantage of me being at 10 and capped over there, because I have all 4 cards there. So we'll see. He might though. You see, he already played 2 cards there, so he might have cards that total up past 10. Okay, 5. Damn, yep, there it is. There it is, yep, so he's winning that. So most likely I'm not gonna win this game here. So, you know, that's that. But what we can do, because I didn't get my Storm. If I got Storm, then I would have been able to win this location because I had more power than he did. So, what I'm gonna do here, instead of finishing the game, you can see here it says final 2. Instead of finishing, what I'm just gonna do is retreat. That way I lose 1 cube instead of 2, obviously. So you see I escaped. What happens here is, since I lost only 1, my level just went down 30, didn't go down that much. So you see I have 5 out of 10 cubes. If I would have lost 2, I would have had 4, right? So, but yeah, that's that. And then you can see here, where's it at? So right now I'm at 38. I made it to level 44, but once you get higher, you also lose your cubes. So, you know, there's that aspect of it. So the goal is to freaking obviously get as far as we can and, you know, do that. But that's really it. I really like this game. I really enjoyed making content. Well, I was gonna say making content on this game. This is my first time making content on this game. I really enjoy making content in general. Sorry, I'm trying to go ahead and stop my recording here. Cool. I really enjoy this game, and so I feel like making content around it would be fun. So, you know, if you like Marvel Snap and you see this, you know, feel free to drop some likes in the comments and share this. You know, hopefully even the people over on the Marvel Snap team see this video, you know, and, you know, maybe send a little support my way, you know, a little encouraging message or something like that, and I'll keep, you know, making content on it. But I really enjoy playing this game. You saw freaking my collection level is at 300 something, so most likely gonna get another video surrounded around this game because I really enjoy playing it. So I had a lot of fun making this. I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. And my name's Nokiiyo. I'm out of here, and I'll see you in the next one.